Hello everyone, it's Natalie with Crochet by NatalieLucille, and today I haven't used the fabric stiffener yet. I just made this and I thought, oh, I'm going to make a quick video real quick. So this is before I've actually used the fabric stiffener, but I came across this graph and I thought, wow, it's so cute, and make a cute earring. I love making earrings, so let's go ahead and get started. And honestly, it's only 3 rounds and it's super easy. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm using a floss yarn, I guess you could say like a thread, and I am using a size 7 crochet hook. So what we're going to do is go ahead and start with a slip knot to form we're going to make a ring basically. And you're going to chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And with that, you're going to come to your very first chain here and work a slip stitch, and it forms your ring. So you just insert your hook. Let me tighten that a little bit. Yarn over and just pull through, and it forms a ring. So on our first round, we are going to start off by chaining 3, and then you're going to work around your ring here, and you're going to work 24, and that includes this chain 3 space, but you're going to work 24 double crochets. So the way you do that is you yarn over, you're going to come down into the ring here, insert into the center, yarn over, come back through, pull up so you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. And you're going to do that a total of, counting with the chain 3, 24. So we'll go ahead and do another one. Just like that. And again, you're just going to work all the way around. And I'll come back after 24. Okay, so I have worked my 24 double crochets around the ring, and now we want to join the circle. And you're going to come to the very top of your chain 3, and you're going to work a slip stitch. Make sure you're using your working yarn and not your tail. It likes to get in the way. So now to work the next round, you're going to chain 1, and in that same space you're going to work a single crochet. So you insert, yarn over, pull through, so you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and through 2. Then in the next 2 stitches you're going to work 2 single crochets. So you come here, you work 1, then you work another one in the next stitch, and then you come to the next one. You're going to work a single crochet, and you're also going to chain 7. So you work your single crochet, and now we're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Coming back down to that same stitch, you're going to work another single crochet. So you just come right into here and work your single crochet. And then you're going to work 5 single crochets in the next 5 stitches. So come to the next one and you work 1 single crochet, and you're just going to go to the next one and work a single crochet a total of 5 times. So that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you'll come to the next one and work a single crochet and chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Come down to this single crochet stitch that you just made down here. In the same stitch, work a single crochet. And then you're going to do your 5 single crochets in the next 5. So there's 1 single crochet, and then going into the next one, there's 2. Go into the next one, 3, 4, and 5. And you're going to work that around. So I'll come back once I get to closer to the end. Okay, I've come to work my last chain 7 with the 2 single crochets in the same stitch, and then I have 2 more stitches, and I'm just going to work 2 single crochets and join with a slip stitch to the very beginning of that round. So you've come to the beginning, and then you're going to single or slip stitch into that first stitch to join and finish up this round. So you should have 4 of the chain 7 spaces. So now to work the final row, you're going to chain, watch out little tail, chain 1. So it kind of starts off the next row, and then come over to your next stitch here. I'm going to make sure I'm in the right one. So let's see. That'll be 1, 2, 3. I want to make sure I'm not messing up. Okay. So come over here and work a single crochet. Well, let's see. That doesn't seem like it's in the middle, does it? Actually, because I'm going off a graph, and so you'll come to the same stitch that you made the chain in. That way it's right directly in the center. Chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Come down into that same stitch here and work another single crochet, and it creates that loop. And then now, working your way around, you come to your first chain 7, and you're going to work 7 double crochets. So you work right into the center of the loop, and you work 7 double crochets. There's 1. Get back into that loop here. 2. 3. 4. 5, 6, and 7. And now we're going to make that top point, and then you will chain 3, 1, 2, 3, come down to the first chain here of this chain 3 and slip stitch. So you just go in, yarn over, and then pull through both. And then working down this side, you're going to work 6 double crochets. So come down this other side, still working in that same loop, 6 double crochets. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then you're going to come into basically the middle. So you're going to count over, let's see, you want to count over 1, 2, and then work in the third. So 1, 2, come to this third single crochet. You're going to work 1 single crochet here. And then you're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Come down into that same stitch and work a single crochet. So just right into that same area and single crochet. And then we're going to come and do the same thing with the corners again. So it's 7 double crochets, and then the chain 3 and the slip stitch, which is like a picket, and then the 6 double crochets. So coming into this corner here, 7 double crochets. So 1, 2, 'Oh, hold on a minute. I went into the wrong space. My mistake. Let's try that. Oh no, that one was right, but I'm going to pull it out anyway to kind of, let's go back in. I went into the wrong space for just a second, but we're going to pull that. See, mistakes happen. You just have to roll with it. Well, we're going to do that little space again. So there's my chain 7. It's so tiny. Let's get in. There we go. We're just going to make our chain again. Well, one more chain because I think one slipped off. So we'll come back down to that one, our space that we were working in. Because I think what I did was worked almost like backwards. So I got to make sure I'm working in this space. So 7 double crochets right in there. There's 1. And see, I came back down into this one. So make sure, yeah, you are working in the corner. The one good thing about crochet is how you can easily rip out and keep going. So if you mess up, just kind of pull it out and start where you messed up. Or start over, I guess you could say. That's 3. 4. 5. 6. And 7. Then we're going to work that, I guess you'd call it a picket, and that is chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Come down into the top here and work a slip stitch, and then working down the other side, you're going to work 6 double crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then of course you want to skip these first 2, and in this third one here, single crochet. Chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Come back down into that same space and work another single crochet. Just like that. And then here you've come to your next corner. You'll work 7 double crochets. Let me make sure I'm actually working into the corner this time and not into the wrong space. So that's 2, 3 almost, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Chain 3 to make your picot, picot. Slip stitch into that first chain there. You can hear my dryer really going crazy. 6 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just like that. And it's really taking shape, isn't it? Come to your thirds, 1, 2, 3, right there in the center, single crochet, chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come back down into the same space and work a single crochet. And then now we're coming up on our last corner, and then we'll be done. And then that's it. I mean, it literally is that easy. 7 crochet, double crochets. And I think what fascinates me about knitting and crocheting is you start out with just this thread, and just with the flick of a wrist and the hook, the needle, you can just make the most amazing creations. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Someone once asked me, why do I want to crochet and knit when I can just go to the store and buy a blanket or a scarf or a hat? And I guess there's something very relaxing, cathartic, and, you know, to also, you know, while you're doing it, but even when you're finished, to have an actual, okay, there's 6, product at the end that you made, it's very satisfying. So that's why I do what I do. And I really like to make something and then give it as a gift. 3, 4. I mean, I could go to the store, but what's the fun in that? I mean, a lot of times when I'm crocheting or knitting, I'm, you know, binge watching on Netflix. So that's always good too. All right, so we've come to the 6th one, and we are at the beginning of our or the end of our round, and here's the beginning. And all you're going to do is just come down here into that very first stitch, and you're going to slip stitch to close out the round, and that completes the earring. So you're just going to cut your yarn, and to finish it off, you're just going to bring the yarn right through there. And then once you use the fabric stiffener, you can tuck and hide the yarn as well, but you can pull these sides here and to really give it some shape. And you don't have to use floss. You can use any yarn that you want. This would make a great little granny square as well. So, or an embellishment, a brooch. You can sew one on, your blanket, your hat, your scarf. So, but this I'm going to be using as an earring because I just think it's I love the design and the detail. And the one thing about using the floss, the colors really stand out. So I like that. So y'all, thanks for watching, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. I do upload regularly. So y'all have a great day. Bye.